Welcome back to the Allstar Offline Racing Series, race number 11 out of 20 for the Cup Series here at Texas. Saw a very interesting truck race last night, and we'll see what we have in store today. 134 laps is the distance tonight. 40 drivers about ready to do battle. And just like the Truck Series, we have a pretty big points gap between first and second entering this race. Matt Riddle has a 110-point lead over Callie Hancock, who is second in the points. A lot of names up near the front that were not in the front in the Truck Series. Points are kind of different between both series. So I'll have to see if Matt Riddle, if he can qualify good, if he can stay out of wrecks, and possibly keep the points lead and continue to dominate. Matt Riddle has 2 wins. He's the only repeat winner in the Cup Series. He only has 3 top 5s, though. And look at that. So far, the first time by, Bean Weeby, the 18. He has the fastest time. Can he hold on and get his first pole? Bean Weeby was one of the first drivers out of the race last night. If he could get a pole here tonight, that would make up for that wreck last night, at least a little bit. Man, Bean Weeby even faster the second time around. He is almost a whole tenth of a second faster. Have to look, the points leader is back here in 34th. Points leader in the Truck Series, Dylan Eberheim, he started pretty far back in the field. He was involved in a few crashes, went a lap down, and he did not get a lot of points. That could happen to Matt Riddle tonight. Matt starting deep in the field. So Bean Weeby, his luck might be turning around a little bit. Bean Weeby only has 2 top 10 finishes in this series, and that is it. He does not have a pole yet. 4 DNFs for him in this Cup Series. So he has got to be happy about that. See if he can keep his car up near the front. So after tonight, 8 races left in the Cup Series. That is 2 months left of racing. If these drivers can catch Matt Riddle, we are going to have a great points battle on our hands. We'll have to keep watching to see if that happens. So starting out front, Bean Weeby, the 18. Beside him, the 24. That is Stephen Pollard, the 3rd. Bean Weeby first pole position. Can he stay up near the front? Behind him is the 9 of Brendan Hancock, and then we've got the 51 Jeremiah Dwayne. Got the 00 of Alex Alves, the 31 of Lindsey Hancock, the 11 of Alejandro Rodriguez. He won in the truck race last night. The 3 of Tim Hoffman. We've got the 36 of Jacob Britt, the 77 of Steve Pollard, the 62 of John Book. Almost won the truck race last night. Could not get it done. There's the 19 of Dylan Eberheim. He is not doing too well in the points in the Cup Series. Points leader in the Truck Series. Had a rough night last night. The 37, he is being replaced for now. I believe, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, so if I do pronounce it wrong, I'm sorry. Ikwan Hazem, I think. Hazem, I don't know. Something like that. He is replacing Alvin and Alexander Jones after both of them had hard crashes. Beside him, the 43 of Benjamin Wallace. You've got the 54 of Evan McCollum, the 81 Skylar Rocha, the 4 of Zach Cronin, the 48 of Ryan Benjamin. Got the 17 of Callie Hancock, the 42 Hunter Blade. And let's see here. You've got the 20 of Yale Carrillo, the 88 Muhammad Abdullah. You've then got the 52 of Robert Pollard, the 2 of Sam Adoskin, the 8 of Ron Jackson, the 38 of Axel Zero, the 1 of Laura Lee Weeby, The 14 of Cody Rhodes, the 96 of Damian Singletary, the 10 of Pablo West. You've got the 95 Tavis Aiken, the 22 of Nancy Pryor, the 13 Matt Riddle, the points leader, deep in the field. You have the 21 Sahara Rocha, the 32 of Austin Johnson, the 53 Logan York, the 12 of April Pryor, the 6 of Logan Gentry, and the 41 of Tyrell Resner. So 134 laps. If we don't get a caution by the halfway point, we will throw the caution automatically. And for the first time in his career, the 18 of Bean Weeby is going to lead the field to the green flag. We are exiting turn 4. The pace car is about to drop down. Now the 18 car is going to be the control car. He can start the race. Green flag is in the air. Bean Weeby leads the field to the green. He gets a great jump over the entire field. Now Brendan Hancock there, the number 9, trying to get past Stephen Pollard the 3rd. Bean jumps out to a very nice lead early on. 2 and 3 wide already behind these drivers all the way to the back. Comes the 11 of Alejandro Rodriguez. Brendan Hancock, then you've got the 00 of Alex Alves, 2nd and 3rd. Bean Weeby leads the first lap. The 18 leading some very early laps. He has not led, I don't think he's led any laps actually before today. No, he's led a couple laps, but not too much. But he's got company. Here comes the 9 of Brendan Hancock. Brendan trying to take the lead away. Bean Weeby, though, holding on to the lead for now. Still too wide and a lot of action behind these drivers. Top 4 or 5 car. Oh, there's a crash. I think that's the 70. Oh, the 48 of Ryan Benjamin. Man, he's got some hard damage. Really bad damage there. Caution flag out early on. The first caution of the race. And Bean Weeby is going to get a nice little break. The pole sitter still in the lead. The number 9, Brendan Hancock, running in 2nd, 3rd. The 00 of Alex Alves. A caution flag early on. Hopefully Ryan Benjamin is able to repair his car. You see a lot of damage there, though. The back of the car, the front of the car. We'll have to go back and see what happened. I don't think anyone's going to come down pit road, but we'll see here in a second. It looks like maybe a couple drivers. The 00 of Alex Alves, the 24 Stephen Pollard the 3rd. There's Jeremiah Dwayne, Tim Hoffman. The 37, the 4, the 17, 19. A lot of drivers actually now coming down pit road. A lot of drivers staying out. It's about half and half. About 28 drivers come down pit road. See Dylan Eberheimen and Ron Jackson, Axel Zero. They all make some strategy calls. They are in front of all of these drivers. They gain some positions. They'll be up closer to the front. So Ryan Benjamin's bad luck continues here at Texas. He did not have good luck last night. And yet again involved in a crash. Let's go ahead and show you what happened to the 48. Well, Ryan Benjamin is back out on the track, so that's good to see. Still has a lot of damage on that car, though. Samet Oskin and Ryan Benjamin looked like they were maybe side by side. Oh, Samet. He went all the way up into Ryan. Oh, hard hit there. Ryan Benjamin kept going, but wow, that was a kind of aggressive move. Almost looked like it was on purpose. Watch again. The 2 just goes right up the track into Ryan. Ooh, and a hard hit. Like we said, the 13, Matt Riddle, the points leader, almost involved. telling you, you don't want to be the points leader. You do not want to be the points leader and starting back in the field, especially here at Texas. Watch on board with Matt Riddle. Almost involved in that crash. While the points leader, Matt Riddle, running in 15th right now. All 40 drivers still in this race. Pace light's still on the pace car. So with this caution, that means we will not get a caution flag at the halfway point. We throw the caution flag out at the halfway point in the series if we don't have a caution up until that point. But having the caution flag early on here, so we will not have to do that. So the pace light's off on the pace car. We are about ready to go back to green flag. One more lap and we will be underway yet again here at Texas. So it's going to be a single file restart. The damaged 48 Ryan Benjamin starting in the back of the field. He is still on the lead lap. We'll have to see how slow he is compared to the other drivers. We have seen in the past some drivers have been able to get back to the front or make some positions up with damaged cars. We're back underway in the meantime. Bean Wiebe going to lead the field to the green. Lap number 8 out of 134. John Book already making a move underneath of Lindsey Hancock. Here comes the 36, Jacob Britt, and the 43, Benjamin Wallace. Battling further back. Look at this. Benjamin Wallace is all over the back of the 36. Lindsey Hancock, though, going to fight back on the outside line. She's going to try to keep her position. And Ryan Benjamin, he is very much off the pace. Unfortunate for that team. Early on in a race like this, you do not want to be off the pace. The field behind these drivers battling side by side. Look at the battling back here. Tavis Hagen, there's Logan Gentry all the way on the outside line. He is going to fall back. The 32 of Austin Johnson in the middle. Logan Gentry, though, falling back. Sahara Roach and Callie Hancock battling with each other. They almost made contact in turns 1 and 2. A lot of great racing going on back here. It's getting really dicey. Matt Riddle trying to get past the 88, Muhammad Abdullah. And a few other drivers. He is trying to work his way to the front. Almost in the top 10. Meanwhile, up front, Bean Wiebe trying to pull away. Brendan Hancock and John Book, they're all separated just a little bit. The 18 of Bean Wiebe leading this race. He's led every lap so far. You see on the race further back here, there's 3 wide. This is including that 13, the points leader. He is involved with all this 3 wide. He goes up the track a little bit. Almost hits the 88 of Muhammad Abdullah. Oh, Tim Hoffman almost spins the 96, Damian Singletary. They made contact. They hit the wall. Leave the 19, Dylan Eberheim, checking up just a little bit. Top 3 drivers still the same in the running order. Back here, they are racing aggressively. Ryan Benjamin is about a half a lap down already. You see back here, Jeremiah Dwayne, Damian Singletary, Tim Hoffman still bouncing off of each other. The front 8 or 9 car single file. But back here, they're 2 and 3 wide. That 96 and the 51, they have been bouncing off of each other a lot in the last few laps. So is that 3 of Tim Hoffman. Seems like it might calm down for a few moments, but it could pick back up again right here, for example. 3 wide. Aggressive racing in the back of the field. Everyone trying to work their way towards the front. Now, all of these drivers have fresh tires. They've got fuel. They can go a few more laps than the rest of the field. Back here, Lowerly, Wiebe, Austin, Johnson side by side. Austin on the inside line. He is going to lose a few positions here. 3 wide through the tri-oval. Jacob Britt has taken 3rd place away from John Book. So John will fall back to 4th. Back here still 3 wide. The racing is intensifying. Logan York falling back. He hit the wall a little bit. He is going to fall all the way back to 39th position. Trying to fight back on the outside line. Ryan Benjamin about to go a lap down. Meanwhile, the 18, Bean Wiebe, he has led every lap tonight. He has been so strong so far. He doesn't really care about the beginning half of the race. He wants to win the last, or he wants to be on the lead in the last lap, win the race. 2nd place, Brendan Hancock has a handful of the 36, Jacob Britt. Jacob Britt down low. Now he's going to try to make a move for 2nd. Here comes John Book as well, trying to get past Brendan Hancock. Brendan going to fight back on the outside line. Just how well that high line is. Look at Brendan surge ahead in turns 3 and 4. Now John Book trying to get past Jacob Britt for 3rd. Alejandro Rodriguez and Lindsey Hancock right behind him battling for position. Bean Wiebe, though, still out front trying to pull away from these drivers. Ryan Benjamin exiting turn 4, and so is Bean Wiebe. So the first lap car of the day is about to be an issue. Back here, a lot of the racing has dissipated from what it was. We saw a lot of 3 wide racing earlier, and even a lot of 2 wide. Now it's mostly down to single file and 2 wide. But up front, they're battling pretty well together. Jacob Britt still in 3rd, trying to get past Brendan Hancock. He's going to make a move down low. Brendan going to try to block. Brendan going to get a huge run off the turn again. Side by side for 2nd. John Book trying to figure out where he wants to go. Brendan, though, going to hold off Jacob for now. These drivers are really not able to catch the 18, not yet. We're going to watch the 18 and the 48. See if Ryan Benjamin will get out of everybody's way. See, Ryan, he was just ahead of that 18 car. Meanwhile, Matt Riddle, the points leader, has worked his way up to 12th place. Ryan Benjamin about to go one lap down. Damage from the first incident of the night. 20 laps ago, he was involved in a crash. And here the leaders are. They are going to put him one lap down. Bean Weeby going to go down low, possibly. So is Ryan. So Ryan Benjamin going to hold the race leader up. Bean Weeby right behind Ryan Benjamin. Oh, this is not good. Brendan Hancock is right there as well. He is going to go down low, try to make a move over the race leader, Bean Weeby. Here comes Brendan Hancock now for the lead. Bean Weeby on the outside, trying to fight back, trying to keep the lead. I don't think it's any use. I think Brendan Hancock now is going to get the lead. Bean going to try to hold him off still. He does so far. Pole sitter still leading this race. But Brendan is right there. And so is that 36 of Jacob Britt. Bean Weeby somehow holding off. Jacob almost into the side of Brendan. Two and three wide now right behind the race leader. Jacob Britt trying to get past the 9. That outside line has been so fast tonight. Side by side for second as Bean Weeby is about to pull away yet again. A lot of aggressive and great racing near the front of the field. See Ryan Benjamin about to get passed by Tyrell Resner, Ron Jackson, and Dylan Eberheimen and Muhammad Abdullah, and many others. Ryan trying to hold on, though. This is the longest green flag run we have seen so far today. Only one caution. That was on lap number 3. No mechanical failures. Nobody is out of the race. Ryan Benjamin is one lap down now. Speaking of Ryan Benjamin, look how many cars are behind the 48. The 48 stacking everybody up right now. Muhammad Abdullah right behind them. The 52, Robert Pollard. The 37 trying to find a way past. Huge stack up here. 48 is just very slow. He is off the pace and damaged. And if this does not cause an incident, I do not know what will. Ryan Benjamin has been lucky so far not to be involved in a crash. But this group of cars here, man, they are side by side. They're very close to each other. Oh, the 4 Zach Cronin going to hook the 48 Ryan Benjamin. Ryan almost went around. Zach trying to get past Ryan. Cody Rhodes is behind Ryan Benjamin now. Two and three wide back here still. Ryan Benjamin still holding up everybody. Bean Weeby still the race leader. But Bean's lead is shrinking. Top 3 drivers, actually top 5 drivers, still the same positions. Ron Jackson pushing Ryan Benjamin up the track. The 19's into the wall. Oh, there's a crash. The 34, the 4. Oh, the 19 upside down. Huge crash on the back stretch in turns 3. Second caution of the day. The 22, the 19, upside down, flipping in the turn. Now barrel rolling down the turn. Nancy Pryor, there's Pablo West again involved. Dylan Eberheimen, the 4, Zach Cronin, the 34, Bruce Zero, Laura Lee Weeby, April Pryor, that's Austin Johnson. Holy moly. Huge crash, the second caution of the night. I assume everybody is going to come down pit road, at least everybody in the lead pack. Bean Weeby has led the first 31 laps. Is he going to be able to get out of pit road first and keep that first place position? We've seen it's been kind of hard to pass up near the front. A huge crash. That happened when the 19 of Dylan Eberheimen, I saw him hit the wall. They were 3 wide. He came down, and somebody had tagged him and spun him out. I don't know who it was, but we saw a lot of carnage in that crash. So at 34, he was a damaged car in that crash. He is technically the first car off. You see Bean, Brendan, Jacob, John. The top 5 drivers stay the same. Look at the 13, Matt Riddle. He gained a few positions. So Bean Weeby still your race leader. Look at the 34 of Brew Zero. He is damaged. I think he is a lap down, or he'll be in front of the leader. So this is going to be an interesting restart because you've got Ryan Benjamin that's going to be on the inside line. You've got the 34 of Brew Zero who's going to be on the outside line. Both drivers damaged. This could cause a huge stack up. So far, 5 drivers out of the race. Nancy Pryor, Dylan Eberheimen, Laura Lee Wiebe. Great finish last night. Not tonight, though. April Pryor and Austin Johnson all involved in the crash. Let's go back and show you what happened in that massive crash. So we're going to watch the 19 Dylan Eberheimen. Like we said, he was up top. They were 3 wide. He washed up the track just a little bit. He went up, hit the wall, and Evan McCollum spins him out. Oh, that was what flipped the 19 upside down. You see the 22 and the 34 hard hits. A lot of hard hits here. My gosh. Dylan Eberheimen, of course, obviously retired. So again, off turn 2. That wasn't too bad of a hit, though. Fortunately, the 19 upside down and just slid on his roof for the majority of that crash. A couple other drivers had pretty hard hits, but I think everyone is going to be all right. Let's watch with the 34 of Brew Zero. I don't know who hit him once he went up the track. Bruce had a pretty hard hit, though. I think it was Nancy Pryor, the 22, that hit the 34. So watch the 34 now. Come back up the track. Ooh. Yeah, the 22, the 32, the 1, and the 12. All involved with that crash. You know, Nancy Pryor started off the points season as the points leader at the beginning of the season. She was doing pretty well, and she has just been she's been doing really bad as of late, involved in multiple crashes. Oh, such a hard hit there. And then you see the 19, and that also sent the 22 upside down. Let's go ahead and watch from the 32 of Austin Johnson's view. Some of these drivers up here had very hard hits. Oof. Austin actually turned the 22 of Nancy Pryor upside down. Go ahead and watch from the number 1, Laura Lee Wiebe. And watch this hit. This is going to be a pretty bad one. Just nowhere to go for some of these drivers. We said Laura Lee spins out. April Pryor as well had a very hard hit. She was running back in 39th. Tail end of the field here. Just nowhere to go. A massive crash on lap number 31. Oh, in the meantime, we're getting ready to go back to green. Holy moly. So, very interesting restart. How is this going to play out? The 18 Bean Weeby has 2 lap cars in front of him that are damaged and off the pace. Green flag back in the air. The 34 and 48 get a dead even start. Bean might try to go up top. There's 3 wide for the lead. Jacob Brick going to get past. He's going to be the leader. Oh boy, Bean Weeby not going to be happy with this restart. The 34 of Bruce Zero holding up the 18. And a huge stack up back here. This could create a lot of issues. Bean Weeby, the race leader, going to fall out of the top 10. This is so much his luck this season. This is how his racing seasons have went so far. Bean Weeby now on the inside line. He gets past that 34 of Bruce Zero. 34, he is still holding everybody up. Muhammad Abdullah right behind that 34. They're going to make some contact. The 88, the 4, the 6, multiple cars around. Third caution of the race, I think. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, caution is out. So Jacob Britt now, the 36, is the race leader. And we are back under caution. Third caution of the race. I didn't think that was going to work. Having those two slow damaged cars on the front row. That was a recipe for disaster. Oh, there's another crash on the backstretch. Tim Hoffman spins the 00. Alex Alves around. Alex, I don't think, has any damage. So Bruce Zero, the 34, more damage on his car. Muhammad Abdullah has a lot of damage. Callie Hancock bumping into the back of that 6. Cody Rhodes was involved. A couple drivers deciding to come down pit road. Bean Weeby, the 18 car, he was first. In one lap, he went from first to 22nd. And that's exactly how his seasons have went. Or how his season has been going here in the Cup and the Truck Series. Let's go back and show you the crash. See Bean Weeby right in front of this pack. It's because of that 34 Bruce Zero. Damaged, slow, off the pace. Muhammad Abdullah got spun by the 14 of Cody Rhodes. The 6 of Logan Gentry, he did an amazing job to save that car. A few other drivers, I think Callie Hancock, I don't think she got any damage on her car. The 14 of Cody Rhodes was spun out. I think he hit the wall. Watch the 14 there. He gets spun out by Callie Hancock. Actually, the 14, he did hit the wall, but not that bad. Cody Rhodes. For some reason, the 10 of Pablo West, he was way off the pace. I don't know what was going on with him. Let's ride on board with the 88, Muhammad Abdullah. And watch the amazing save that the 6 is going to make once he gets spun out. Watch that. He does not hit anything. Keeps it going. Logan Gentry. Wow. Some amazing views there for sure. Troublesome turn 2. Watch this happen. This crash. Just a big chain reaction. Multiple cars, but nobody gets any real damage. That's why we are under the third caution of the night. Jacob Britt now the race leader. The running order has definitely changed. The points leader, Matt Riddle, up to 5th place. Sahara Rocha, she's up in the top 10. Hunter Blade. Yo Carrillo, Axel Zero. The 77 of Steve Pollard. Sam Oskin in 4th. A lot of new faces up in the top 10 and a lot of hungry drivers looking for their first wins of the season. So third caution of the race. We're about ready to set it up for another restart. We've got 2 drivers a lap down, the 48 and the 34. This time they'll both be starting on the inside line. 32 drivers on the lead lap. Caution lights are off, so we'll be going back to green next time by on lap number 42. Laps ticking by. We'll have to watch the 18 of Bean Weeby. He's in 21st. We'll have to see if he can work his way back up towards the front. He led the first opening 30-some-odd laps and was the pole sitter, so he is not happy that he is all the way where he is now. All because of that 34 of Brew Zero. We'll have to see if those two cars on the inside line stack the field up again, or if they're going to get out of the way and let everybody get by. Hopefully that happens, but you never know. Lap car is so unpredictable. Some of the points contenders up near the front of the field. Ryan Benjamin on the inside line. He's just trying to get as many points as he can. Came into this race 4th in points, 177 points back. But a lot of drivers up in the top 10, or near the top 10. Matt Riddle, I think Callie Hancock is near the front. Hunter Blade, Sam Odoskin, Benjamin Wallace, I believe. A lot of drivers up near the front. So the 36 of Jacob Brick going to get the green flag. We are back underway here again at Texas. Another restart. The 48, a decent start. Compared to his last start, the 34 Bruiser, though, is going to be very slow. So far, everybody's able to get past him. The 52 and the 38. Oh, the 20 VL Carrillo is going to go around. The 8 of Ron Jackson's around. Huge crash, huge hit in the back of the field. Oh, Ron getting hit, still getting hit. Another caution, huge crash. The 10 of Pablo West, the 8 Ron Jackson, heavy damage on that car. Had a decent run last night in the Truck Series. Tim Hoffman, 11th in the points. I think his night's over. Logan Gentry saved the car on the last caution. My gosh. Tavis Haken, Cody Rhodes, they were involved again. So we're back under caution again. Well, if you're a Bean Weeby fan, good news for you. In that lap, you went from 21st to 17th. So if you're a fan of his driving and his racing, he is starting to work his way back up towards the front. Ron Jackson, man, that was a hard hit. Again, I don't think anyone's coming down pit road other than the damaged cars. Cars that were involved in that crash. See the 31 of Lindsay Hancock. She already had some repairs done to her car. Bruce Zero, Zach Cronin coming down pit road. The 17 Callie Hancock and Logan York trying to work their way towards the front. Now they have the points leader there in 5th place. They don't want to lose any more points. A lot of drivers retiring from the race. Let's go back and show you what happened. I think that wreck could have been even a lot worse than what it was. So let's watch, obviously, Ron Jackson there. Watch the 20 of Yale Carrillo. He gets hit by the 52 Robert Pollard. Then John Book just absolutely dumps Ron Jackson. And I mean, there is nowhere to go for any of these drivers. Hard hit. Holy moly. So the spin already happens. Ron hard hit, and then everybody else involved. Tavis Haken had nowhere to go. The 88, the 31, the 14, I think they all got past without any damage. They were just a little bit slower because of earlier crashes. Running on board with Cody Rhodes. You see a lot of action happening near the front or halfway through the field. Cody hit the wall, but he was able to get past really without any issues. Any major issues, that is. Oh my, so back under caution. 30 drivers left in the race. You see all these drivers out of the race from 32nd on back to 40th. And then you've got Tim Hoffman there as well, 31st. Yeah, the more this race continues and the more crashes that we have, Ryan Benjamin's not looking too bad right now. He's in 29th. Obviously, he's not going to win this race, but with him being fourth in the points, he needs to pass as many drivers as he can. Unfortunately, the 3 drivers he needs to pass are doing pretty well. Callie is in 23rd, but Hunter Blade and Matt Riddle, they are in the top 7. Matt's in 5th. Hunter is in 7th. Sam Odoskin, 4th place. Logan York a little bit further back. These are all drivers in the points chase right now. Logan, 22nd. He is 6th place in points. Benjamin Wallace at 43. Benjamin is... I think Benjamin's out of the race. Yeah, Benjamin Wallace out of the race. He entered in 7th. Pablo West is out as well. So more bad finishes for more of these drivers. Jacob Britt right now, that 36 car leading the race. He entered this race 30th in the points. So next time by, we're going to get back to green flag racing. Ryan Benjamin on the inside of the race leader. I believe the 34 of Bruzzero is going to be behind Ryan Benjamin again. He is. Will we have any more chaos and carnage? You see Bruise's car. It looks kind of like a Bruise right now. He is getting more damage as this race progresses. 30 drivers left. 10 drivers out of the race. Four cautions so far. We're only on lap 46 out of 134. This does not look like it's going to be the race where Matt Riddle loses the championship or loses any points. He's 110 points ahead of Callie. Right now, he is doing everything he can. He is in front of everybody he needs to be in front of, so doing a good job there. The first 4 drivers, other than Sam Odoskin, actually the first 3 drivers, are pretty deep in the points championship. Outside of the top 10. Actually, I think they're outside of the top 15. And here we go again. The 36, Jacob Britt, is going to lead the field to the green flag. We're back underway. Of course, we're going to watch the 34 of Bruzzero. Hopefully he does not stack up the field again. Hunter Blade going down low. They're going to be 3 wide entering the turn. Tyro Resner behind the 34. They're all hoping they can make it past 2 and 3 wide behind that 34 car. Bruzzero now up the track. Everybody so far is going to get past that 34 of Bruzzero. Here comes the 18, Pete Weeby. He is making a lot of passes. Whoa, Carrillo into the back of the 34. Almost spinning out Bruzzero. Bruce is all over the place. He's into Stephen Pollard now. Logan York trying to get past these drivers. Carrillo all over that 34 car. He needs to get past him before he wrecks him. Oh, speaking of a crash, there is a crash. Ryan Benjamin involved. And the 52 of Robert Pollard. Caution flag back out here at Texas. Oh, huge crash. That's the 51 to 31, the 34 and the 4. Ryan Benjamin's going to get past that. My gosh, this is turning into a demolition derby. 5th caution of the race. My gosh. The last 3 cautions have come back to back. I cannot believe this. I really cannot. That's Zach Cronin's car, if you could not tell. Robert Pollard had some damage. Jeremiah Dwayne, he was involved in a crash. He was involved in that turn 4 accident coming to the caution flag. Right now, Jacob Britt, he is just winding down the laps as he is under caution. So let's go ahead. Let's look at the first part of the crash. Ryan Benjamin, he was turned around. They didn't have any bad damage, I don't think. So watch the black 52 and then watch Ryan Benjamin. Robert just got underneath Ryan and clipped him. Oh, Bean Wiebe was involved in that crash. He did hit the wall. So the pole sitter starting to have some issues late in this race. Bean Wiebe, I don't think he has a lot of damage. Oh, you see it right there. Bean Wiebe has a good bit of damage. He did come down pit road. He did get his damage repaired. So, well, he is going to have fresh tires. So, this could play into that 18 car's favor. Now let's watch this again as well. Oh, that's actually how the second crash started. Watch Jeremiah Dwayne. He also got a piece of this crash. Went down low, almost at the inside line, but now entering turns 3 and 4. They're going to be 4 wide. And just, Skyler got into Lindsay, and hard hits there for a few of these drivers. Wasn't as big as I thought it was. I thought it was a bit worse than what that actually was. So let's go through some of the field. Everybody that was involved in any of those crashes still in a race. 48 and 34 a lap down. 51 Jeremiah Dwayne running in 28th position. He got some damage repaired. Evan McCollum in front of him. Zach Cronin with a lot of damage on his car in 26th. 25th is Bean Wiebe. He only lost 9 positions to come down pit road, repair his damage. He does have fuel and tires as well, so have to see if that helps him any. Got the 31 of Lindsay Hancock. She is pretty badly beaten up. She is 24th. Robert Pollard 23rd. 22nd is the 14 of Cody Rhodes. 21st at 37. I believe the name is Ikwan Hazim, I think. I actually haven't even had a chance to really look at the name, so I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm assuming the name is spelled the way I think it is. Anyway, in front of him in 20th position is Yale Carrillo. You've got Alex Al, Skylar Rocha in 18th, 17th Logan York. Starting to work his way towards the front as he dodges wrecks after wrecks. The 88 Muhammad Abdullah in 16th and 15th place is the 24 Stephen Pollard. You've got Tavis Haken in front of him with some damage. Callie Hancock running in, what position is she in? 13th position. Not having a bad day. In 12th position is the 38 of Axel Zero. 11th is Damian Singletary. 10th place, John Book, almost won the truck race last night. The 41 of Tyrell Resner in 9th place. 8th place, Brendan Hancock. He started 3rd. He has been up in the top 10 all race long. Hunter Blade, 7th place, one of the points contenders. He is 3rd in points. And right now, he is ahead of Callie Hancock, so he's actually 2nd in the points. The 21 of Sahara Rocha having a great run right now. She's in 6th place. Top 5 drivers are Sam Oskin, Matt Riddle, the points leader, Steve Pollard, Alejandro Rodriguez, and the 36, Jacob Britt, is the race leader. So another restart, another possibility of a crash. Points leader running in 4th position. He has worked his way all the way up through the field, started almost in last, a few rows away from last place. So the pace car drops down low. The 36 of Jacob Britt is going to get the green flag again. We are back underway here at Texas. So everybody trying to get by. Hunter Blade again on the inside. Almost got stuck behind the 34 of Bruiser, and he will get stuck. Look at the 41, Tyra Resner, John Book, Kelly Hancock. They're going to make it past the 34 and the 42. A lot of beating and banging back here as they're trying to work their way past that 34. The middle line right now stuck. They have nowhere to go. Bean Wiebe is making a lot of moves early already in this run. Ooh, Axel Zero, is he going to turn the 34? He's going to turn him down into Tyrell Resner. That does not cause a crash. Being Weeby on the inside line, trying to get past these cars. He has heavy traffic. Up front, the top 5 or 6 drivers battling with each other. The 2 of Sam and Oskin trying to get past Matt Riddle. Top 6 drivers single file right now. Steve Pollard right behind Alejandro. Alejandro Rodriguez won the truck race last night. He is running in second. Steve Pollard, that's 77. He has had a few bad races. But right now, he is trying to battle for second place. Trying to get past Alejandro. Here's Matt Riddle, Sam Oskin, Sahara Rocha. They are all here as well. It looks like that bottom line is just not that good right now. They're not able to make any passes. Not yet, at least. Meanwhile, while all of this is happening, the 36 is pulling away. Alejandro trying to pull away as well. Battle for third here. I think Matt Riddle is going to take third place away. Sam Oskin might take a position now, too. Well, Bruiser and Ryan Benjamin, they were passed by the entire field, so that is good. No crashes or anything. Being Weeby up to 17th place. Hunter Blade, you see him, he fell all the way back to 19th position after being in the top 10. Evan McCollum and Yo Carrillo pretty close there. A lot of action right here in this pack. Around 15th position. I think everyone's going to keep it off of each other for now. Look at this, 3 wide, almost for the second place position. Alejandro trying to hold on to that position. Sam Oskin and Matt Riddle side by side. Some of the action right now has died down momentarily. Remember, lap cars is going to be a factor soon. The 34 and the 48. They'll be going another lap down here shortly. Bruiser and Ryan Benjamin on the front stretch. Bruiser just crossed the start-finish line. Jacob Britt enters turn 3. So give it a few more laps, and then we should probably have a lot of carnage yet again. Single file for the front 9 drivers. 8 or 9 drivers. 8 drivers here in this main pack, and then Callie Hancock right back there. She's about 2 seconds back, almost 4 seconds back is Brendan Hancock. And he is leading a massive pack of cars that's battling 2 wide, occasionally 3 wide racing. And this is 10th place, 4 seconds back. We might be done on the cautions for now. Matt Riddle on the inside of Alejandro Rodriguez. Sam Oskin's right there as well. Samon's pushing that 11 through the turn. 77 of Steve Pollard trying to make a move. Here comes the 21 Sahara Rocha. Now, as these tires wear out, I wonder if they're going to be able to make more passes on the inside. Like we said, right now, that outside line is definitely the dominant line. A driver I think this run might benefit is the 18 of Bean Weeby. Bean was one of the only lead lap cars that came down pit road to repair his damage and get fuel and tires. Sam Oskin trying to get past Alejandro. Steve Pollard trying to work his way past Matt Riddle. Still side by side. Matt, though, he is going to pull away from that 77. Again, Sam Oskin on the inside of Alejandro Rodriguez. Samet went down really hard and aggressive and low in that turn, tried to get an advantage over that 11. They're still side by side. See what Samet can do in this turn. That outside line was just way too fast. Where's the 34 Bruiser? So he is going to go a lap down. Again, where is the race leader going to go? Jacob Britt catching the 34 very quickly. Right in front of him, Ryan Benjamin about a straightaway away. Jacob Britt going to go down low. I think everyone else is probably going to follow. Alejandro Rodriguez going to get by without any issue. So is Samet Oskin. All of these drivers in this front pack are going to get by without any issues. John Book going to lose 2 positions. So everybody except for John Book going to get past without issues. Jacob Britt has a half a second lead over Alejandro Rodriguez, who's running in second. Yeah, I think track position right now is key. We just have not seen too many passes for position. See a couple of them. Look at Bean Weeby, man. He is flying, getting past the 9 of Brendan Hancock for 11th place. Bean Weeby moving towards the front. He does have fresh tires. He's on the inside of Brendan Hancock. Can he clear that number 9? Well, if he can clear him on the inside line, he will have the fastest car and the best car at the moment. It looks like he will clear the 9 of Brendan Hancock. So Bean Weeby, and I think even the 96 of Damien Singletary, working their way towards the front. Pretty big gap. They're about 5 seconds back. Ryan Benjamin about to go 1 lap down. So Damien Singletary has caught the 34 of Bruzzero. Where is Bean Weeby going to go? He is going to go down low. He is going to get past that 34. But now for the pack behind them. This could create some issues for some of these drivers. Brendan Hancock might get slowed down. Maybe not. It's going to be the 88 of Muhammad Abdullah. Everybody stacks up momentarily. This could be the next caution. Brendan Hancock trying to get down low to try to get past that 34. Will he turn Bruzzero? Or will somebody else turn him? Not yet. Brendan Hancock, though, falling back. Oh, Brendan almost into the side of Yale Carrillo. 3 wide behind him. Multiple rows of 3 wide. These drivers way up the track. Oh, Tavis Haken and Bruzzero both hit the wall. Well, they're all, maybe not going to get past. They almost wrecked. They do get past without issues. Meanwhile, Ryan Benjamin goes another lap down, and he does stack up some of the field. Looks like Ryan might be able to get past all of these drivers. Look at the 17 Callie Hancock. She's made her way up here with these cars. Back here, battle for 10th place. Let's see how well Bean Weeby can pass that 96. They have pulled away from the pack that's behind them. I believe these 2 drivers probably have the fastest laps right now, the fastest cars of the race. Bean Weeby cannot get past Damien Singletary yet. Still side by side. That's the pole sitter beside that 96 car. Being hard in the turn, but I think Damien Singletary is going to get past. I don't think, he is going to hold off that 18. But as they battle side by side, they are going to fall back. They're going to lose some ground. It's Jacob Britt, Samet Oskin first and second. Some of these drivers are hoping for a caution. We're pretty much single file now. Oh, look at this. Ryan Benjamin, who is he going to block, the 96 or the 18? He's going to block the 96 momentarily, but they're both going to go down low and get past Ryan. this race already has been more exciting than the Texas race last season. Last season, the Texas race went caution-free the entire way through. Almost had a caution at the end. Actually, there was one caution. It was just a spin out, but that was with 10 to go. Almost had a caution at the end of that race. A lot of drivers were wrecking into each other in the wall because of another driver with mechanical failures. It did not throw the caution flag out, though. And that was about the most exciting part of that race. This race has had just about everything so far. Seen a lot of crashes. We've seen a lot of comers and goers. Look at Sam and Oz can battle for the lead. While they're battling back here for position for third. You just cannot get any move on the inside line. Matt Riddle being pushed by the 21 Sahara Roach and the 41 Tyrell Resner. Look at this. Sahara Roach going to go down low, make it 3 wide for position. Alejandro going to fall back. Sahara Roach are trying to get past that 13 of Matt Riddle. The 17 Callie Hancock, I think she might have some damage on her car. She's fallen back. She was with this pack, but falling back now, so she is out of the draft again. Back here, Bean Weeby still trying to get past the 96 Damian Singletary. I think if he can get past that 96, he might be able to catch these drivers up here. The 14 Cody Rhodes going to go a lap down soon. Same with the 34 of Bruce Zero. Top 2 drivers pulling away. Sahara Roach and Tyrell Resner, 4th and 5th place. This is the longest green flag run we've had tonight. Back here's Steve Pollard on the outside line, trying to work past that 41 of Tyrell Resner. Can't quite get past him yet. Tyrell holding on. Tyrell Resner 32nd in the points. So he's having a good run up here in the top 5. '77 of Steve Pollard, 38th position in points, so he is also having a good run. Here's the 14 Cody Rhodes. Where is he going to go? Is he going to hold anybody up? Sam Oskin trying to get past Jacob Britt. Sam Oskin possibly for the lead. Salmon is 5th in points. Jacob Britt is pretty far back in the points. Jacob back in 30th. Here's the 14 of Cody Rhodes. I think they're going to get past him on the inside line. Jacob Britt is going to get held up a little bit. And while these drivers are trying to work past the 14, they are catching that 34 pretty quickly as well. So 1st and 2nd place are going to get past Cody Rhodes. Maybe not. Cody Rhodes putting up a little bit of a fight. There's that 34 Bruce Zero. So now Cody Rhodes is going to get passed by the top 2 drivers. And here is the 34. So there's going to be multiple lap cars that have to get past. Sam Oskin again below the 36. Jacob Britt turns 3 and 4, though, very, very fast on the outside line. Jacob Britt's going to catch Bruiser at the wrong time. He is going to have to check up a little bit. Sam Oskin right behind him. There's the 14. The 13 to 21. They're trying to catch up to these 2 leaders. Now the 14, Cody Rhodes behind the 34, Bruce Zero. Still all 30 cars in this race from the last restart. So now Matt Riddle, Sahara Roach are trying to work past the 14. They do get past the 34 without any issues, without any problems. I think the front 8 or 9 drivers are going to be able to get past these cars, but I think once they get back to that second group, I think they're going to have issues. Now, another thing that we haven't talked about yet, we could have green flag pit stops. See Brendan Hancock, he has fallen all the way back to 21st. Unfortunate run now. He was having a great run earlier. The relief driver for Alvin Jones running in 19th place. Not terrible for his first start here in the Cup Series. 52 of Robert Pollard involved in the last caution. He is in 18th position. Jeremiah Dwayne, he was involved in the last caution, 16th place. Hunter Blade, he has fallen to 15th. Skylar Rocha, 14th. Bean Wiebe still trying to get past the 96 of Damian Singletary. So yeah, we might have green flag pit stops at some point. If we do, the 96 of Damian Singletary, the 18 of Bean Wiebe could be in the best positions in this race. They came down pit road under that last caution. I think everyone's spread out in single file, though I don't think we're going to see another caution. That is, unless, of course, we see a mechanical failure, possibly. Look at Bean Wiebe underneath the 96 yet again. Door to door, trying to get past each other. Yeah, everybody is spread out. There's really no action happening. I think these two drivers and probably the front few cars are probably the only battles going on. Actually, the leaders aren't even really battling. It's the 18 and the 96. Bean Wiebe thinks he has a faster car than Damian Singletary. They are catching the 17 of Callie Hancock and Cody Rhodes, John Book, and Alejandro Rodriguez. So this is going to be a very interesting race. Look at this, the 96. Damian Singletary coming down pit road for possibly what could be a green flag scheduled pit stop. And now Bean Wiebe up to 10th place. Is he going to be able to gain on any of these drivers? I don't think anybody can make it under green as far as tires and fuel are concerned. Look at this now. Tyra Resner coming down pit road. Callie Hancock making her way down. Bean Wiebe staying out. I think he can go further than anybody else. Bean Wiebe 5 seconds back. So green flag pit stops are now happening. The race leader, Jacob Britt. Second place, Sam Oskin. Pit stops are everything. If you pit too late, you are going to lose a lot of ground. The points leader, Matt Riddle coming down pit road. There's John Book. Bean Wiebe is a little bit faster than the leader. He is gaining just a little bit of time. If you're Bean Wiebe, since you can go a little bit further, do you stay out and hope for a caution? Damian Singletary is in pit road. I think again, actually. Maybe not. Hunter Blade. Oh, Damian Singletary is still on pit road. But if you're that 18, do you stay on the track, try to lap some cars, and then try to go for the win if a caution flag comes out? There's not many laps left. Alejandro Rodriguez, Jacob Britt. Jacob coming down pit road. Now Alejandro Rodriguez going to be the race leader. Bean Wiebe running in second. Pit road, a very busy place. There's the race leader, Alejandro. A little bit more than a second behind him is the 18 of Bean Weeby. He's got the 54 Evan McCollum behind him in third place. Fourth, Muhammad Abdullah. Fifth, Lindsey Hancock. Well, now the 11 coming down pit road. Bean Weeby is going to stay out on the track. So is that 54 of Evan McCollum. 9 drivers on the lead lap now. How long can the 18 car go? And will we see a caution? If we see the caution flag in this race, this could pay huge dividends to that 18 car. Put a lot of cars a lap down. Bean Weeby continuing to stay out on the track. Evan McCollum is coming, though. Evan McCollum in second place. He's losing a little bit of ground that time, but he is right there in case something happens to Bean Weeby. You know, if we see a mechanical failure, that would throw the caution flag out. Look at the 00, Alex Alves. He is making some moves. Just make sure there is no mechanical failures on the track. Look how fast the 00 is going to pass the 18. Alex Alves, more than one lap down. As long as he doesn't spin the race leader, everything should be okay. Alex Alves not even in the top 10, and he is going to pass, maybe not pass Bean Weeby. I thought he was going to pass him. Bean Weeby has never been this close to a win in the Cup Series or the Truck Series for that fact. Couple more drivers coming down pit road. Ooh, Alex Alves pushed the 18 of Bean Weeby up the track. And now watch how fast he is going to leave that 18 car. He is just going to fly past him, and that's what these fresh tires do for you. They make you so fast. Tyrell Resner going to get past Bean Weeby. But if I'm Bean Weeby, I would definitely stay out and try to catch a caution. It's about the only chance you have at winning the race. He was back around 10th place before pit stops started happening. If the caution were to come out, 5 drivers would be on the lead lap, of which I believe 4 of them have to come. Actually, all 5 of them might have to come down pit road still. So I don't know. I don't see it as a lose situation. There are still damaged cars on the track that could cause some kind of issues. You see, Lindsey Hancock made her pit stop. She's now back out on the track. Bean Weeby, Evan McCollum, Jeremiah Dwayne, and Zach Cronin, the top 4 drivers. They have not come down pit road yet. Lindsey Hancock, she just made her scheduled pit stop. Back here, there's some 3-wide racing happening. In front of them, the 34 of Brew Zero. I think that's probably where a crash is going to happen, if it does happen. You see Jeremiah Dwayne's on pit road now. I think he has given up on the caution factor of things. Oh, Bean Weeby now coming down pit road. I thought he had an issue. Or thought he wrecked. So the race leader now is Evan McCollum. There's the, whoa, look at the 13, Matt Riddle. The 14 of Cody Rhodes also has to make a pit stop. It should cycle back around to, let's see, where are they? To the 36 of Jacob Britt being the race leader when it cycles around. Everybody else coming down pit road now. These should be the 2 race leaders, I would say. So we'll have to see where Bean Weeby comes out of pit road at. He does have fresh tires compared to these drivers. I'd say about 10 laps fresher, so that could help him out, but I don't know if he's going to be too far back. I believe Bean Weeby is actually, where is he at? He's back out on the track, isn't he? I'm not sure how far back Bean Weeby is. The 36 and the 2, they're going to be first and second. Bean Weeby is pretty far back in the field now, I think. Looks like he might be in 13th position. So everything cycles back around. Race leaders Jacob Britt, second Salmon Oskin. Over 5 seconds back is the 37. Subbing for Alvin Jones. I believe, and I'm sorry yet again, his name is Iquan Hazem, I believe. Running in 3rd place in his first Cup start. Alejandro Rodriguez in the 11 behind him. 5th place, the 38 of Axel Zero. Sahara Rocha's a lap down. That's interesting. The next driver in line is Tavis Haken, who is in 6th place. Logan York back in 7th. 8th is Yel Carrillo. 9th, Brendan Hancock. And 10th, Stephen Pollard the 3rd. Whoa, look at back here. 34 is in all sorts of mess here. The 88 of Muhammad Abdullah running in 11th place. 12th, somewhere on the track, is the 00 of Alex Alves. Actually, Alex is back in 13th. 12th place is Bean Weeby, 15 seconds off the lead. Alex Alves in 13th. 14th is Evan McCollum. 15th, Jeremiah Dwayne. 16th, Lindsey Hancock. 17th is the 4 Zach Cronin, wherever he is. There he is. And then a lot of drivers a lap down. You see Sahara Rocha in 18th place, 1 lap down. Steve Pollard, Damian Singletary, Robert Pollard, Hunter Blade in 22nd. He's a lap down. Callie Hancock in 23rd. Skylar Rocha in 24th. 25th is Tyrell Resner. 26th, John Book. 27th, Matt Riddle. The points leaders 2 laps down. Holy moly. Well, this is going to create a very interesting finish. Points leader in 27th position. Not sure what happened to him on pit road. I don't want to say this yet, as I don't want to jinx ourselves. But that 18 of B. Oh, caution's out. Caution. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. The 37 to 17 to 14. Huge hits there. Oh my gosh. The 37. The relief driver for Alvin Jones upside down. That looked like a hard hit. Well, guys, we're going to have a restart at the end of this race. This is going to be wild. Unfortunate for that 37. Hopefully he is all right. Like we said, he is the relief driver for Alvin Jones. Oh my gosh. So, with this restart, we're going to have a lot of cars a lap down on the inside line. I think we're going to be inside of 20 laps to go. So this race now, this changes everything. This is a whole new race. We just had about an 80 lap run, I think. Maybe about a 60 or 70 lap run under green. We had green flag pit stops and now a caution. Let's go back and see what happened. That 37 was running in 3rd place. Oh, the 14, Cody Rhodes, damaged and off the pace. They just hit each other, and then Callie Hancock. Shades of yesterday in the truck race. Oh my gosh. Right in the door of the 37. Oh my god. And again, that looked like a hard hit. These cars go so much faster than the trucks do. Callie Hancock, she was only going about 125 miles an hour, but that was a hard hit. So that 37 car, I think the 37 car might be cursed. We haven't heard a word on that driver yet of the 37. Hopefully he is all right. But for the second week in a row, the driver of the 37 could be injured. And wouldn't that be a crazy turn of events for that team? They would have to rally back and hurry and try to find a relief driver for, I believe it's Watkins Glen is next week. In the meantime, while we're under caution, I think it is Watkins Glen that's next week. This coming week, the ARCA Series and the Truck Series both off. It is just the Cup Series that's racing. We see the 37, the 17, the 14 all out of the race. We're going to have 27 cars left. I wouldn't look yet. I don't know if he's going to be a factor. 11th place, Bean Weeby. 12th place, Evan McCollum. Both drivers were pretty quick before those pit stops. The pole sitter running in 11th place. The 13 of Matt Riddle is going to be in 26th position. Actually 25th when we get the restart, but still, he is not having a good day. Same with Hunter Blade. Callie Hancock now out of the race. Ryan Benjamin, this could really be in his favor. He was 4th in points. Callie Hancock is now out of the race. Hunter Blade not too far ahead of Ryan, and same with Matt Riddle. Right now, the biggest gainer of the points, I think, is going to be the 2 of Sam Oskin. He is running in 2nd place. He's the first driver in the points without an issue. Logan York as well. He is up in the top 10. Man, oh man, this has been a wild race. So next time by, green flag is going to be in the air. We're going to have 19 laps to go. So 19 to go next time by. Ryan Benjamin is the first car on the outside or the inside line to lap down. That should allow the 36th and the 2 to get past him without any issues. See 11 cars a lap down. This is going to be a wild restart. The cars have not been bunched up since about lap 40 or 50, and it's the end of the race. Jacob Britt has been the leader for a handful of laps. He has led the most laps tonight. Passing has been pretty difficult, but between pit strategy, the crashes, the lap cars, we're seeing a lot of passing. It's weird, this is the same exact modification of the track we used last night in the truck race. We didn't really have a lot of issues there. There was a whole lot of passing. Kind of weird. I don't know why that is, but oh well. So Jacob Britt, the 36, going to lead the field back to the green flag. We're back underway. 19 to go here at Texas. The front few cars getting past Sam Oskin got a bad restart. Sam Oskin, Axel Zero, Alejandro Rodriguez, the top 4 clear the lap cars. And now Tavis Haken does. 3 wide off the turn. Oh, couple cars. I think Brendan Hancock hit the wall. I think he brought the 20 of Yale Carrillo with him. Look at this. The middle line trying to move towards the front. The 4200 Blade, he is working his way back up towards the front. Bean Weeby up in 9th place. Actually, no, 100 Blade's a lap down. My bad. 100 Blade is a lap down. Bean Weeby in the top 10, the pole sitter of this race. Look at Ryan Benjamin holding up the 21, Sahara Rocha. She was up near the top 10. She's going to fall back now. Everyone's been able to keep it off of each other. I haven't really seen any contact since the restart. Still watching these cars back here. Ryan Benjamin now up on the outside line. He is going to get passed, I believe, by the rest of the field. Brendan Hancock, unfortunately, just cannot get past these cars. He catches them at the wrong point. So the top 6 drivers have pulled away from the rest of the field. Jacob Britt still the race leader. Sam Odoskin still second. Battle for third. Axel trying to get past Alejandro. Logan York battling with Steve Pollard and Tavis Aiken. If this 18 car can get past these few cars that are in front of him, he has got the fresher tires. I think he would be able to get to the front. 15 to go. I don't know if he's going to have enough time. Side by side with the 54 of Evan McCollum. Up at the front, Jacob Britt pulling away. He has a half of a second lead. Look at the 38 of Axel Zero, trying to get around the 11 of Alejandro Rodriguez. Alejandro has been pretty good tonight, too. Won the truck race last night. He has been in the top 5 for a very good part of this race, the last half of it. So Axel Zero now up to third, trying to catch the 2 of Sam Odoskin. These cars here, they're starting to catch the cars in front of them. I just think they're out of time. I don't think they have any time, really. We're going to go up through the middle of the 52, Robert Pollard. He's going to get on the outside line now. These cars still trying to get past the lap cars. The 96, the 42, they're both a lap down. As are many of these cars in this picture here. We've been down low now. He's going to try to get past Evan McCollum. They just cannot clear that 96 or the 42. Up front, it's pretty much single file. It's been a single file race for most of these drivers up here. This is where the battle is, though. The 54 and 18, both on the lead lap, trying to get past these lap cars. We're going to go down low. He's going to put the 42 of Hunter Blade 3 wide. Evan McCollum all the way up the track. This could help Evan McCollum if he doesn't wreck. Coming off the turn. Oh, Evan McCollum hits the wall. Bean Weeby now gets past Evan McCollum. He just has the 96 of Damian Singletary now to get past. Race leader exiting the screen. He's at the start-finish line. Bean Weeby going to get past the 96, Damian Singletary. We've been talking about him a lot. Look at that. He passes him on the inside. Here comes the 54 of Evan McCollum. They have a real shot at catching the 36 of Jacob Britt. 10 to go. This time by, it's going to be 9 laps to go. Laps are ticking by. Alejandro holding off the 77, Steve Pollard. Here comes the 95, Tavis Aiken. Bean Weeby is starting to pick him off underneath Logan York. He is going to get past Logan York without any issue. Same with that 54, Evan McCollum. And here comes Bean Weeby now underneath Tavis Aiken. This is for 5th place. Bean Weeby is moving up towards the front. Jacob Britt right now has a half a second lead, a little over a half a second. He is still extending his lead. 8 laps to go here at Texas. Bean Weeby taking 5th place away from Tavis Aiken. Now 5th place. He has these 4 cars in front of him, and then the race leader, the 36 of Jacob Britt. Not too many laps left. If we have a caution, I think Jacob Britt probably will have the race won. Sam Odoskin trying to hold off these drivers here. Bean Weeby up top. Evan McCollum right there as well. Evan McCollum, Bean Weeby, they have the freshest tires in the field. Bean Weeby gets past the 77 of Steve Pollard. That 77 is actually a lap down. He was with the leaders earlier. He was up in the top 5. Jacob Britt trying to pull away. He knows that 18 and the 54. He knows they are coming. Bean Weeby back here, man. He is making a lot of passes. passes Alejandro Rodriguez. Now underneath the 38 of Axel Zero. This time by 5 laps to go. Bean Weeby up to 3rd place. Can he get his first win of the season? 3rd place, there's Sam Oskin now in 2nd. Bean Weeby is going to pass Sam Oskin. The 54, Evan McCollum, he is having issues getting past these 4 drivers. Bean Weeby has already passed them. Bean Weeby is hoping that it stays green until the finish. Trying to catch that 36. Now here's the 34 Bruiser. This is going to be very interesting when they catch him. Bean Weeby creeping slowly into the picture. He has cut Jacob Britt's lead in half. 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go here at Texas. Battling back there for 3rd place. Axel Zero trying to get past Sam Oskin. Bean Weeby now has caught Jacob Britt. Where is he going to go? He has the fresher tires of this race. Jacob Britt going to go down low. Bean Weeby going to go up top for now. Race is still green, but now they're catching the 34. The rest of the pack is. Bean Weeby right behind the 36 of Jacob Britt. 3 to go here at Texas. Bean Weeby right on the back bumper of Jacob Britt. Can he get past him? Bean Weeby has not been able to get past him yet. He is there, but cannot get past the 36. Off of turn number 4, this time by 2 laps to go. Bean Weeby is going to look low. They have caught the 34 Bruiser further back in the field. Bean Weeby to the lead. 2 laps to go. Jacob Britt trying to hold on the outside line. Side by side, Bean Weeby can't clear him yet. What an amazing race for the 18. He started on the pole, led the first 34 laps, fell back as far as 22nd. He has scratched and clawed his way back up to the front. 1 more lap to go for the 18 of Bean Weeby. That 36 Jacob Britt, though, I think he was holding back. He is right there on the back bumper of the 18. Can he get a run and get past Bean Weeby? We have seen the 18 of Bean Weeby lose these races. 10 races he has lost either by a mechanical failure or a crash. Out of turn number 4, the 18 of Bean Weeby is going to get his first career win at Texas. Got the pole, and he led a good bit of the race. Leading the last lap, winning the race, Bean Weeby. First career win for the 18th driver. The rest of the field coming down and finishing their laps. Jacob Britt trying to get a win. He won last year at Darlington. It wouldn't have been his first one, but man, I cannot believe that. The 18, that team has got to be extremely excited to have the season that Bean Weeby has had this season. Not good at all. 31st in points. This is going to be his first top 10, his first top 5, third top 10. He has 4 DNFs, but he was 31st in points before the race. Jacob Britt was 30th. Both of those drivers, amazing races. Jacob Britt led the most laps, but Bean Weeby was able to get past him with the fresh tires. Evan McCollum, also, we didn't talk about him. He got up to 3rd, so he did get past those drivers. Sam Oskin fell back to 4th. 5th was Axel Zero. Alejandro Rodriguez 6th. Look at 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Tavis Haken, Muhammad Abdul, Logan York, and Alex Alves. We didn't really talk about any of those drivers at all. They were further back in the field. Logan, in the last half of the race, was up in the top 5. Jeremiah Dwayne, after being involved in that one crash, came up to 11th. Zach Cronin, 12th. He was involved in multiple crashes. Stephen Pollard, the 3rd. Lindsay Hancock, her car was like a demolition derby car, and she finished 14th. Brendan Hancock, he fell back to 16th, started 3rd. Some of the drivers we were looking at earlier, the points leader, Matt Riddle, 25th. I think he's going to hold on to the lead, but I don't know. The points are going to be a little bit closer. 2nd place in points, Hunter Blade. Well, 2nd place now is Hunter Blade. Callie Hancock, she was 2nd in points. She finishes 29th. Man, it has been a wild race. 6 cautions in this race, a lot of action, and a first-time winner in the Cup Series. Let's go ahead and check the points out after race number 11. We'll be right back here at Texas. So the points after race 11, still about the same. Matt Riddle is still the points leader. He has a 100-point lead over Hunter Blade. The points, for the most part, have closed in, though, between second and just about everybody, from about 25th, or maybe even back to about 26th or 27th. Only about 290 points away from each other. See Hunter Blade up to second, Sam Odoskin third. Callie Hancock just fell back to fourth. She's not too far back. Logan York up to fifth. Look at Evan McCollum up to 7th place. Skylar Rocha up to 8th. Alejandro 9th. Benjamin Wallace fell back to 10th. The 37 car falling back to 12th, and it is not looking good for him. He is not in good condition. We're going to have to update you guys on that driver next week, I guess. In the meantime, though, the 37 team still needs to find another backup driver for the 37 of Alvin Jones. Alvin Jones is out for a few weeks. The current relief driver, hard crash with Callie Hancock, and that just, that's not good. Callie was involved in a very bad crash last night with Alexander Jones. The same exact type of crash. Alexander's injured, and now the driver of the 37 tonight, he is in bad condition. We will update you guys with that later down the road. Look at, look at 19th place, Jacob Britt. He gained 11 positions. Back in 21st position as Bean Weeby, he gained 10 positions. He's up to 21st. I don't think he ever thought he would see that in this series. A couple drivers, Nancy Pryor, Laura Lee Weeby, they lost a lot of positions. Back here, Tavis Haken was able to gain 1 position with his finish. He got a great finish, but he just does not have good finishes. 5 DNFs. Austin Johnson, 6 DNFs. Look at Dylan Eberheim, his 7th DNF in the Cup Series out of 11 races. Ryan Benjamin, forgot to talk about him. He only fell back to 6th. He is 180 points back. Matt Riddle, even though he had a bad finish, still the points leader. He has a really good points lead. Still a long way to go in the season. That was race 11. We've got 8 more races left. It's a very wild race. That was a great race from start to finish. We saw a lot of action. We saw just about everything. Jacob Britt led 87 laps and could not get the race win. Bean Weeby got his first win. Let us know what you guys thought about the race here on YouTube or on the website. If you're new to this channel, you can go to Allstar Racing series.mn.co to join our website and get all the up-to-date details on the league and everything that goes on with that. In the meantime, we will see you guys next week. Watkins Glen, the road course the Cup Series at Watkins Glen. The Truck and the ARCA Series are both off, taking 1 week off. So we'll be back in 2 weeks with that action. So we will see you guys later. Have a great night. Hopefully you enjoyed the race. We'll see you guys next week.